Adapted from Gillian Flynn's 2012 novel of the same name, this David Fincher mystery thriller was an immediate box office hit, grossing over 4 times its $60 million budget only a month after its October 3, 2014 release. Following the suspicious disappearance of his wife, Ben Affleck is forced to deal with a growing media circus that begins to suspect he may be complicit in the crime. This, however, is a gross oversimplification of the R-rated narrative. The twisty 149-minute plot is presented in parallel narratives, one set in the present, the other in flashbacks. It's during the latter that we follow Rosamind Pike's side of the story, where her undeniable talent positively commands the screen. The gorgeous Rosamund has been kicking around Hollywood for over a decade, beginning her career as a Bond girl, and she's quietly turned in a dozen great performances since then, but it's her sultry portrayal of a forgotten housewife in Gone Girl that will undoubtedly make her a household name. And I wouldn't be surprised if she scored her first Oscar nomination next year. Although this show-stopping performance all but overshadows her co-stars, Neil Patrick Harris as an abusive former flame, Kim Dickens as an unrelenting homicide investigator, and even Tyler Perry as a savvy lawyer contribute some very effective beats in their supporting roles. Affleck, meanwhile, is the true center of the picture, and he carries the delicate emotional range on his broad shoulders easily. When he's forced to improvise and lie regarding his missing wife during a live television interview, he balances his anxiety and confidence brilliantly. Earlier in the picture, unable to recount his wife's blood type, a younger officer is eager to pin the crime on Affleck. He reminds Dickens that the simplest explanation is often the correct one, to which the doubtful detective responds, "Actually, I have never found that to be true."
So, your wife has no friends here. Is she kind of standoffish? Ivy League? Rubs people the wrong way?
She's from New York. She's complicated. She's got very high standards.
Type A? Well, that can make you crazy if you're not like that. You seem pretty laid back. Type B. Speaking of which, Amy's blood type.
God, I don't know. I have to look it up at the house.
You don't know if she has friends, you don't know what she does all day, and you don't know your wife's blood type.
Sure y'all are married?
This is a smart and modern story with realistic dialogue that employs the unreliable narrator mechanic in wonderful ways that are best left unspoiled. In fact, the audience is kept in the dark and misdirected almost as often as the other characters, making the few bits of dramatic irony that much more effective. Despite the layered and pitch-perfect editing, this complex narrative does take a few too many detours before arriving at its satisfying conclusion. Fincher's meticulous attention to detail pays off with some gorgeous cinematography, with every part of the anamorphic frame lined with sharp lighting and cold backgrounds. The passive-sounding score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross is a droning and uncomfortable one, constantly instilling a sense of dread and uneasiness. A harsh yet stylish examination of 21st century marriage, dishonesty, and the media's obsession with a good story. This is a decidedly original and fascinating film every adult should seek out and watch. Gone Girl is a sexy thriller with a fantastic and unpredictable narrative. And here are some of your comments about it. This is a smart and twisty thriller that demands your full attention, and we both agreed it was an awesome movie.